Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Morocco versus South Africa in the AFCON Under 17 tournament. Zambia and South Africa getting knocked out in the same day. Wow. Just wow. Brothers in arms. Anyway, let's get into this. Alright, so already here you have seen there is too much space. Oh, sorry, I even forgot to open this. Yeah. Alright, so we have this guy. I don't know if this is a back 2 or back 3, but I would really wonder what this guy is doing here, because I think he should be somewhere here, because I really don't understand the essence of him being here. Because if the person is, you know what, I would rather he stays tucked in, and then if someone comes, you run across, because at this point he's closer to the ball, he's more likely to get a block or something, and then if anyone says anything, he'll just say he was the only man. But I really don't understand why he is here. This player here does very well to hold up the ball. And then let's continue. Let's see where this goes. He flicks it. He takes... Now, this is the problem with anticipating. And anticipating the wrong way. The player here, he was so far away from his other teammate. That's probably a positional error. And then instead of going to block this initial shot, he goes and tries to cut off the passing lane that is here. You are telling me that rather than try at least attempt to block, if it fails, you rush quickly, you run there. So what he does, this player, he creates this goal. He, at first, was supposed to be here. He would have probably intercepted the ball. Instead, he was standing here, and instead of going to block the shot, he moves away from the ball in an attempt to cut out the passing lane for him. I really don't know what's going on. Sometimes deal with what's in front of you. The Moroccan player here takes a hit. He fails. The keeper does fail to catch it, and then he takes advantage. And the funny thing is that Onana has made a similar mistake, so it just shows mistakes are everywhere. Doesn't matter whether it's under 17 or like the full professional stuff, mistakes are everywhere. And yeah, he feels very happy about that one. He feels very, very happy. But here, he rushes. And that's where everything starts from. There are sometimes in football, the best thing you can do, kick the ball out. Because here, I can tell he had enough momentum and enough, because here, he takes a bad touch, but kick it out. He tried to maintain possession, he ends up bumping it into him, and that's where all the problems start. And actually, this guy, oh sorry, I don't know how I do this sometimes. So this guy over here, he was actually on the other side, and you know what, he did make the effort, but I just wish he committed, because his mind was looking at the other person. He should have just committed. Takes a shot, keeper deflected, great finish. Alright, long ball that is played. Now this is where there are some trust issues, either trust issues or lack of communication. I would rather have players shouting at each other than them being silent and assuming that one would take care of the other, because the goalkeeper here, I feel he does panic, and the Moroccan player here is supposed to be checking very quick side to side to see where his goalkeeper is so that he can come and claim. Otherwise, I do blame the keeper majorly for this goal, because I just don't know why. Because here the ball is played and then it's coming here. I think what he wanted to do was to let it play out, but the keeper, once again, he panics. There's no need for him to do this. And then, fortunately enough, this doesn't lead to a goal because there's someone on the line. Another situation where you can be on the line because of how far it was from the player. And yeah, very good defending. The keeper there should have done better. Anyway, what I do like here, he takes his man on and he crosses it, and that's a lovely header. That's a really, really quick goal. Because here, he takes his man on. At a certain point, you have to stand your ground and then stop taking steps back, because all you're doing is giving the player space. Because that's what he was doing the entire time. At a certain point, you just have to stand your ground. Because here, I can understand here, you have to engage. You have to make him turn back. Or if he beats you, you have a person that's behind you covering, and then he helps you out. He gave him too much space to pull out the cross, and then he managed to run away from the defender that was marking him, and then he scores a lovely header. That's a really hard header to score. Once again, the keeper does make the same mistake. So this is an under 17 match. There are going to be plenty of mistakes, but that's something he has to get fixed, because especially if he is playing in a pro match, especially if he's going to play in a pro match, the other players would definitely hit the ball much harder, and this will lead to a few goals. So he needs to fix that, so that if he's playing with very, very big professionals, this doesn't affect him. Alright, ball has been played in. That's lovely. Simple. Wow, okay. That's being very smart. So what he does, he takes it on his chest, and then he makes sure his body is in between the ball and the man, so that he can't really tackle him. And at this point, he flicks it up again. He's just toying with them at this moment. And since all the focus is here, and this is what surprises me here, these two were defending him. They've run away and they've let him, because he was following him. But since they have left him alone, they have now decided, I don't know why, they should have just kept pressure. He should have gone to mark him, and then maybe this goal doesn't get conceded. Go. Because I don't know what happened. Because here you can understand the hesitation, because you know what? He flicks it up. But I don't understand why they move away from him rather than trying to crowd him out. And then they force him to mark him rather than mark this other player here who is near the goal. I don't know. But anyway, like I've said, this is an under 17 match. Mistakes will be made. That's a good finish. I don't really see where it starts from, but that's a really good finish. Okay, long ball here. Does he let it pass, or it's one of those? Ball is played through. I think it's one of those. He's moving forward and the ball is moving in behind him. So it's very difficult to assume where it would be. And he's running between the two defenders, which meaning the space was too big, or the defenders didn't go for each other. And that's a lovely finish. Otherwise, that's how South Africa got knocked out from the AFCON under 17, getting knocked out at the same time with Zambia. Yeah, I'm going to conquer South Africa. Otherwise, it happens. And this under 17 match, it's also under 17 matches. They're interesting to watch because of the mistakes that are made, and then the whole point of this is to develop players so that you get the mistakes out of them and improve them. And yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to improve very, very much. Otherwise, that's been my match analysis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.